right, hello everybody, and we are back with the finals for the UC Berkeley Legends 5v5 tournament on April 7th, Sunday. And we've got Team Purple
Men versus TST. On the blue side, Team SoloTop, Cinebot in the top lane, Eugenio in the jungle. Is that them in the mid lane? Priceless Wombat and Rafflecopter with AD carry and support.
Yep, and we've got Legend Achiever 9 in the top, XU, Jana Kendrick, B Breezy, and Rhetoric over there on the red side for Team Purple Men.
Yeah, it can be a really interesting match for sure. The finals matchup. And already we see Ari banned away from Jana Kendrick, Vladimir banned away from Legend Achiever, and Kindred banned away from XU. All picks they have shown. Yeah. Meanwhile, Pike and Thresh being taken away from Rafflecopter, and they go for the Blitzcrank.
Oh, there it is.
And they're going to try to attack
That is
this bot
every
lane.
single meta hook support.
Will we see a Nautilus is my
Oh
question.
my goodness. That would be, that'd be interesting, I think.
They have the first pick on the blue side. What will they go for?
Yeah, I think that these bans are actually really well done by both teams. Like you said, these picks have been shown by, pretty easy.
Oh no, it's Jarvan!
And the Jarvan.
I hate this champion!
You don't like Jarvan?
I hate Jarvan.
Why is
we
that?
We weren't there yesterday when we were watching LCS. I kept saying how much I hated Jarvan.
Oh,
especially when Rek'Sai is available.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Crumb started saying that, and I felt so vindicated. I was kind of annoyed. He just took everything I said, and then he said it. After.
Damn it, Crumbs!
Yeah, it was not cool. They never said dumbs, and I'm like, hey, it's not dumbs. It's smarts.
No, it's not dumb.
But with a Riven, take it for XU. Jungle Kingdom.
Is that a ribbon for Legend?
Even UBC wouldn't let this go through, so I'm sure that there's a plan for TST on how to deal with this. I don't think Jarvan really has the, pressure early, but there is the Team5 presence, and Gangplank is hovered.
Man. Oh, they
locked it in. Neither the flames nor the depths. What is Cindy going to play into this? Plot twist, they take Lucian top and lane swap around here. Honestly, it feels like Purple Men are getting exactly what they want here, so I'm really curious to see what is
Purple Men are, I'm sure, feeling...
Coach Potavi with a big brain draft.
Right, yeah. We talk about the draft difference here. Purple Men has a coach, whereas TST did not.
That's true.
So we'll see.
I was doing drafts for PAC, the tournament that actually matters.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. This is the most important
tournament
of all.
This is it.
And Karma locked in, looking like it's going to be for Cinebot. And
again on the Karma.
Sivir. So it looks like some pretty standard comps. We'll have to hope the Jarvan doesn't ult their own Sivir. But, overall some pretty standard power.
Not an Ezreal pick coming in for Priceless Wombat. It's Sivir this time. Interesting.
Yeah, again, Sivir wants to get that team fight potential here. And we'll see what is it going to be the last pick of this first round robin here.
Yeah. We'll see. We have not seen a mid or any of the bot laners here.
I think they're going to save Jana Kendrick's mid pick for a counter unless they want to take his Echo or something here. But it will be a Nami. Going to go for, I guess, sort of lane dominance. And let's see if they pinch support more or if they're not going to bother. Galio's still up. Galio Sivir, though, not really a popular combination.
Man is timing out.
Does work really well with the Jarvan, though. I think the Jarvan Galio is really nice.
Yeah, although historically the Galio has not,
has not looked great for Rafflecopter the last time he played it. Unfortunately, the scoreline 1-8.
What's happened? Are we lagging or what's going on?
I think it's just it just shows a 0, but they should ban something. And it will be the Purple Man.
Okay, yep, Purple Men banning out the Purple Man.
Not gonna let them scale up in that one. Still I'm curious what they might go for. And they will ban that Vayne away. You guys don't want Breezy to have that. Don't want the individual matchup. Really good into Sivir for Vayne. If you get that 1v1, you can actually just destroy it. The AoE doesn't do anything in the situation there. But overall, nothing too abnormal. And another Purple Man gone.
Both Purple Men being banned away.
But there's still some decent mid power picks. Zoe is still up here. You still have like LeBlanc, Syndra, the Corki, some of those more traditional picks. And they do ban the Ezreal actually from Breezy. He still has like the Kai'Sa. I can go for that. I haven't seen any Lucians in this tournament, but it's still a strong pick, especially when you have the Nami. But he will go back to the Kai'Sa.
Okay, yeah.
And locks that in. And it does feel like they're getting pretty comfortable picks for the Purple Men on this one.
Big brain Patavi, right, with the big brain drafts for the Purple Men.
Yeah, this seems like a very very sort of standard draft. They take the teams that like hover the Mordekaiser.
Oh man, price
No balls.
Very cheeky.
No
Very
balls.
cheeky.
There's no way they're actually staking the tournament.
They're
on this.
not doing it. No way. No, Aaron. No.
Aaron, don't do this.
Aaron,
Aaron,
that
if you
is
can
that
hear me,
them?
don't do it.
Don't do it, Aaron.
Oh, he does it!
Oh no.
They're locking in the Mordekaiser. They're staking their hopes.
In case you didn't hear that, I just heard, Aaron, you're so bad coming over from the outside there, so.
Yes, I believe that was Lawrence telling his mid laner how he really feels. Leona being hovered. Is this going to be a Mordekaiser
Oh,
Leona with
no.
a Sivir mid? No way. No balls. Although I think they might just go for Sivir Leona.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh,
Oh,
you're
missed
right.
out the
We
hook.
saw the Nautilus. Oh,
Dude, this is
geez.
actually a trash draft. But
I don't
you
know. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know how I feel about this draft over
It's
for
awful,
TSC.
but you never know if they pull it off or not.
Not mincing any words here, huh, Ethan? Just.
No, it's real bad.
It's pretty
but I'm
bad.
curious what they will pick for the mid lane here. Azir has received several buffs recently and can try to like just poke out that Mordekaiser, stay at safe distance. Ooh, Akali.
Kali
Another
over
strong
for
pick.
Jana Kendrick.
Nico, and we'll lock in the Nico. I assume that's going to be the mid lane matchup. I have honestly never seen this before.
Nico
so
Mordekaiser? No, me neither.
we will see how it goes. But I mean, you know, is that there was a lot of practice on Mordekaiser. Has been solo killed by players of all elos.
He knows. He knows how to deal with any elo. He's got it, dude. He's got it.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how they actually will play off this. And I think there's going to be a lot of pressure, obviously, on Is Them and on Rafflecopter with that Nautilus support. We did
Naughty
see
Nautilus.
We did see a Nautilus support, I believe, in NA Academy, actually. They pulled out, TSM Academy pulled out the
Oh,
Nautilus support
really?
and got slapped with it.
Oh,
So we'll have to see if
really?
Rafflecopter can have a better influence. It's clearly not one of the top tier hook supports, but he wants a hook. He wants to have, not Galleon, he wants to be able to swing this lane.
We'll see if he can get it. I mean, Kaisanami, pretty good champions to hook into, so I would not be too upset if I were a Rafflecopter there.
Yeah, and again, a very, very squishy team composition coming out from the Purple Men. Meaning
Yeah.
if they actually get behind, I mean, Sivir's going to shred them all. I mean, Mordekaiser is going to one-shot everyone. And then, you know, Jarvan locks these people in. I mean, there's no dashes. I mean, Jarvan's very good against the Gangplank. I imagine he's pretty good against Nico, Kaisanami. I mean, Kaisa's alt out. It is pretty strong, but I think a lot of this game is going to be on Exu to have a lot of early impact, and
Right.
then see if they can shut down this Mordekaiser and make sure that they have pressure those early Drakes and don't give up a Mordekaiser Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just really curious to see how they actually play around this.
Yeah.
I feel like they shouldn't be too surprised, but the thing that surprised me the most is the fact that Team SoloTop was willing to let the
Gangplank.
let the finals go rest on a Mordekaiser
Mordekaiser.
take. Yeah, I mean, they're basically saying we can beat you on your best champions with our fucking meme fiesta
Oh
here.
boy, family show, family show.
I mean, if I was drafting, I would not draft this, but you know,
Thank
maybe
you
they'll
for
win.
that expert analysis,
If,
Ethan.
maybe they'll win with it, and then I'll be like, oh shit, you guys are geniuses. I will call Aaron a very stable genius to his face if he wins this game.
Wow, that high stakes, high stakes.
High stakes.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that to him, anything remotely like that to him ever. So this is
I have not. But you know, if he picks Mordekaiser and just claps this game, I'll say it. Because you know what? Only a very stable genius would make that pick work in such a high
stable
stakes match.
genius, Aaron Oldgreen.
Yeah, you know it.
That's what they call him. But yeah, I mean, we're just kind of waiting on this spectator delay here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think definitely lanes to watch for sure. The mid lane, for sure the mid lane here. That's gonna be the battle of the Titans here. Is it then Mordekaiser, Jana Kendrick, Nico? I have never seen this matchup ever.
Me neither. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
So I'll be learning alongside everyone.
Yeah, we're all learning together, kids.
I mean, I would imagine that it's just going to come down to which junglers influence more, because I'm sure they're going to be playing around these unconventional mids.
Yeah.
I also think that Legend Achiever is going to smash this top lane.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, the Karma is pretty strong, but I feel like there's just no way that she's
I mean,
practiced against a game playing
Yeah, especially
much.
with, on his comfort pick, right? Like that's
Yeah. I mean,
that is his champion.
Yeah, he is.
Patrick is Gangplank.
Yes, we literally saw earlier him eating an orange.
Yes, reluctantly, but still eating an orange nonetheless.
Yes, he did. And that's what Gangplank does.
That's what he does.
I mean, you have like the late game insurance, you have the early game Riven. I just feel like, you know, they're relying a lot on Mordekaiser to just absolutely blow this game open. We got about 20 seconds left on spectator delay. See the teleports for both AD carries, ignites for both mid laners. It's going to be a hectic game for sure.
Sunday, and we will be loading into the Rift very shortly with this game.
Rift of Summoners. We can take a look at the skins here. Who do you think is this guy? Well, clearly...
I mean, look at the, TST with
Clearly,
the flex over there.
SoloTop, 5 skins to 3. That's already an advantage there. And we'll have to see where the early start goes. We do see Gangplank getting the Mana Crystal refillable. He actually talked about this.
Yeah.
Criticizing Lickrich's Gangplank for starting with Corrupting.
Oh.
Really wants to get that early sheen on your back.
Okay.
If you notice in, I believe it was game 3 or 4. I think
the semifinals.
Licorice built. He started Corrupting Pot, and he actually, I think, like 17 minutes or 15 minutes or something. He had like boots, phage components, and a Doran's blade. It was really sad.
Oof.
But yeah, we're gonna see a bot side invade coming out here. The 5-point should spot this. Yep, Breezy forces
wow,
a flash.
Flash for flash there. Gee, very aggressive play early on from Rolfcopter, and I think that's worth.
Yeah, not protecting the invade, and interestingly, there's 2 ribbons on the map because Spectator doesn't want to show Nico as Nico. So, I'm assuming that one of them.
I'm assuming the mid one is Nico.
I'm assuming the one that is in the middle lane is Nico, but that's kind of a strange thing for Spectator.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah, ping's going down on the bot crab. They're ping out where Exu is here. Not going to be anything too unpredictable here. And now Nico is changed into Kaisa. Really some valuable stuff there. Let's see how these early wards go down. Interesting. There's a ward. They warded their own blue just in case there was a invade onto that. Not going to come down. They did get the deep ward in the blue side jungle of TSD, so they'll spot Eugene going to his blue buff. I think I've seen Eugene play mostly Lee Sin in this tournament so far.
Yeah, so we'll see how he does on
Jarvan.
Yeah, different jungler this time.
Amazing Rek'Sai up and not taken.
Look at the chat.
Is that them fooled by the Nico showing his massive IQ? But he does get every minion in the first wave.
Yeah, so massive IQ.
Massive mechanics to match.
Yeah, to match the massive brain of Is That Them.
Wait, Cindy does not get any CS in the first melee
Oh,
wave.
that
That's
is
very
rough.
unfortunate. We'll have to see really, how this time will play out if anyone gets slammed in this matchup.
I don't know who's gonna get slammed. Is it gonna be TSC? Is it gonna be Purpleman? Oh, and
the early hook
on
level 2 spike!
Yeah, be Breezy. He's gonna be able to walk out there with that Nami heal, but woo.
Is that them having a fun mid-lane experience?
Yeah.
And
There's more to Kaiser.
CS is even. Flesh gonna pick all this up, gets a nice grass game dying here, and he's already up in CS. What a chat.
Jana Kendrick getting some decent harass back onto Is That Them.
I wonder if they had this Nico prepared for Mordekaiser or if they just wanted to pick Nico. Oh, but Exu's coming over. Is that them? He's playing towards his bot side, so shouldn't be in too much trouble here. But yeah, it's a pretty slow game. Is that them actually with the CS lead? Bond lane's relatively even. Top lane not too much of a lead for a Legend Tier, but he's got the wave at such a really nice spot for himself. He's gonna. Ooh, he's doing his poke battle, but
there's
he gets
the
the
root.
root.
Oh, wow, a lot of damage. XU does pick that one up, and that's an easy kill onto Is That Them.
He gets greedy, doesn't flash the root. He thinks he's able to walk out of it, but he clips the minion and then clips him. That's a long root duration there. And
Yeah.
he just walks right in and collects the kill. And that's not how you want your Mordekaiser pick to start off the game.
No, especially with the. Would you call it a pocket pick for Is That Them with the Mordekaiser?
I mean, sort of. But also, I did hear Robert say we're not letting Aaron be in charge of the draft anymore.
So who did that? If it wasn't Aaron?
Well, I think it was Aaron, and they went back on
They
it.
just-
And
man.
Legend Achiever is actually just dominating.
Yeah, Cindy Bot had
I'm going to say the line if this is a solo kill.
Oh, no.
He has no
Cindy.
mana, though, so...
Yeah, call
Should be
free,
safe.
because he's got no mana. Yep,
That was a really relevant meme. Good shit.
Yeah,
But,
Tyler One, he's relevant again,
Yeah, I saw him on the front page of Reddit.
Yep.
What a new thing. But here's Exu.
Oh, Exu
Ralph
coming in.
realizes he made a
all
mistake.
by himself. Rhetoric.
The
there's
flash bubble gets
He gets
him.
the bubble, and there's the fourth proc on Rolfcopter. Rolfcopter will go down. Genium does not want to any of that, and he's going to back out. Another route onto Is That Them. And, okay. Looks like Purple Men are doing pretty well for themselves so far in the early game. All lanes winning, I would say. Maybe on Jana Kendrick, he's got that CS
Exu has
deficit,
had
but-
the impact he's been looking for.
Yeah,
For
no
sure.
kidding.
I mean, you'll have to see if they can turn this around. They got the flash out of Nami. I mean, Nautilus has no flash there. Really good target. They know where they need to go to make these plays work. And it's really going to be up to them to stop the bleeding here, because it is.
It's going. It's bleeding. Yeah.
It's a trickle.
Cauterize that wound real fast.
Exactly.
You know, put that band-aid
The
on.
top lane is slowly falling in CS. You know, their bot lane is still even after giving that kill, but I mean, it's going to be hard for Eugene to deal with a Fed Ribbon as a draw.
I think it's hard for anybody on that team to deal with the Fed Ribbon, to be honest.
They don't have like any actual lockdown. They need the Nautilus just get on top of them and try to blow them up.
Yeah. Another root. Wow, really good harass for Jenny Kendrick on Is That Them. He is not letting up on that.
Yeah, and Exu looking around this top side, gonna just try to take the Scuttle Crab. No, probably not gonna really dive the Karma here, but if you're gangplank and you're just farming up, you're doing it fine. He's gonna hit 6 soon, gonna have that ultimate.
Eugenium finds Exu with that Scuttle. They are gonna contest. Exu turns around, goes back onto Eugenium, getting that aftershock proc, and
Yeah, he
just
knows his
walking out.
laner's gonna be there first.
Jenna Kendrick here. And Eugenium does have to leave, and that Scuttle will go over to Exu. Really good map control over again from Purpleman.
Yeah, they're really controlling the game right now.
They have priority in like all their lanes, you know, it's just pushing.
Yeah, the only one that's going in favor of TST right now is that bot lane. They have a nice 10 CS lead there. Sivir Nautilus pushing in, chipping away at these plates, but they're going to have to do more if they want to make up for the rest of the map right now. I mean, there's a decent CS lead for Is That Them, but the kills on the Ribbon and the slowly forming Gangplank. I mean, Gangplank is actually pretty close to even in gold. I think that's from the Klepto from Karma, actually.
Yeah.
So it's actually not as far as behind as you think.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those clubs, so they will give you, you know, decent amount
Yeah,
of
the
gold.
main goal lead here is on Exu, those 2 kills.
Mid laners are level 6, so we'll see if Jenna Kendrick is able to set something up with Exu here. We see both junglers heading towards the mid lane in that mini map there. A lot of pings
Exu
coming
has
out,
been pinged down.
spotted out from both sides, but you know, we're gonna watch his bot lane because that's what the directed camera says to do. And I trust the directed camera. I trust Riot.
Yes, Riot has our best interest at heart.
Yeah. Tencent.
Yeah, Exu continuing to actually push into the jungle, looking for maybe this Reba for the dragon. But his team does have, is starting to push in, and he's looking for the red.
Tests that red, gets out the pink ward.
Eugenium
Control
realizes
ward,
he's in a bit of trouble. Ping's coming down as the teams are collapsing for the red buff fight.
Ooh, looks like they are gonna try to Exu
Exu's
going
going
in, and Eugenium is able to get out with the flag and drag. Jenna Kendrick, oh, the hook, but you know what? It's not him. Is that them? They miss the root, they do miss the bubble, they miss everything except just some damage, and nothing happens.
Yeah, very strange.
Oh, maybe something will happen though.
Eugenium's kind of low.
This
He's
red
gonna have
buff,
to smite. He's
gonna
no smite.
Oh, Exu.
But here comes the
Exu-
cannon
And
barrage.
Rhetoric gets Eugenium. Wolf got to force the flash out. That's another kill over to Purpleman.
Very strange that he tunneled so hard for that red buff without having a smite out.
Yeah, I feel like they should have just, gave that up, right? But, you know, hindsight is
Legend
2020.
gets the assist, and I mean, this is not how you want this game to be starting out.
Yeah,
You
oh,
lose
a
dragon.
dragon too, a mountain dragon. Oof.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, look at these barrels. Yeah, Legend Sheever's having a great time of it right now. Cindy Ba is trying her best to just, you know, mitigate, like you said, stop that bleeding, but it's going. Trying to get these Klepto procs in and, you know, mitigate that goal. Is that them coming up to help his top laner, but he will get spotted out and Legend Cheever 9 will just walk out. Cindy Ba trying to get this control ward, but will she? Okay, nope. Yeah, she will not be able to get it. Legend Cheever gets that ward. They do pick up the Scuttle, though. It looks like I don't think Exu has any position to contest this, so that should be fun. But yeah, I mean, let me ask you, Ethan, what does TST do to get back into this game, right? They're not out of the game by any means. But,
Oh, it's not that big of a deficit. They're about 1,000 gold down, but, you know, I feel like you have to try to get a dragon with this Mordekaiser. Try to, actually have a successful gank.
Mm-hmm.
You can swing momentum in one of your lanes. I mean, your bot lane still doing pretty decently. So just get the Mordekaiser going, get the Sivir going, and, I mean, ideally you'd want to be able to stop the Gangplank a little bit. But I don't know if they can. It just feels like the Ribbon is so strong right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll ever really have like much of a front line here. It's just it's very hard to execute comp when you have a Mordekaiser if you're not able to control the dragon. You really want to get that extra boost. A lot of the power in this kit is on that very sort of random dragon. Because if you get that early, you can bust some plates down. You can get a lot of actual gold in your pockets.
But it'll be a little while until that dragon does come back up.
Yeah, they do have the push going in. The bot lane is actually 20 CS. It's a pretty substantial lead for them.
Cindy Bot,
Oh,
you see
here comes
Exu in the
Exu.
top. She gets the flash up, but so does he, and I don't think she'll be getting this one alive. And that's another kill for Exu on a killing spree right now.
Yeah, he is actually He is
so much
determined to win
impact,
this.
right? Yeah, I mean, we saw, little behind the scenes, we saw him, discussing heavily with his team about draft and, the game. So I think
I mean, he gets the Riven.
determination is showing off here.
I mean, he likes playing Riven. They were confident in picking the Jarvan first.
They didn't ban it out. They didn't pick it. Yeah, they did not deny him of that Riven. And
But,
he's
they're
doing
getting some
very
bot
well.
plays. They're looking for a dive here, but there's a
Oh,
ping.
nothing, yeah.
What? It looks like their True Purple Man is trying to cut them off
They
here.
will get it.
Oh,
Oh,
huge.
great Nico ulti there. A lot of damage coming out. Is that them? He will go down. But so does XU. Very low. Rollicopter is also super low. The ult coming out from Breezy, and he will go down. Egenium is so low. He flashes forward, and they do get it. Press on, force the flash out, and he is the only survivor of that fight for TST.
A 3-for-1. They get Eggsy with the aftershock, allows him to stay up for so long.
Wombat does have the red buff, though. He is going to not do anything there. Okay, whoa, a little scary.
If he hits a boomerang, maybe, but yeah,
Yeah.
triple kill going to Breezy. It's like all of a sudden your winning bot lane just gave 3 kills to the Kaisa. And Legend Cheaper has 5 assists.
That, yeah, gee, that Gangplank ult putting in work, huh?
Man, this is actually
Not
just
looking
disastrous.
good, yeah, for TST.
No.
I mean, who would you say were the favorites coming to this tournament? Would you say it was TST?
I feel
or-
like TST were definitely up there. I
Talking
feel like it's
about
hard to tell.
TST, though, there's a hook coming out. They
Really
do land
roots
it
the-
onto Janet Kendrick.
Turns
he
out he can root
is
multiple
very
targets.
low. Does Rollicopter have ulti? He does not, and I think Janet Kendrick will be able to walk out just fine. Oh,
Yeah, this is just going so poorly for
I
Team
know.
SoloTop here.
they're not getting anything they're looking for, right? It's
I mean,
just
their jungle mid duo has not been performing in this game with the stranger draft, I would say. And
strange is
you know,
one way to put it.
The top lane, you don't really expect them to go in Cindy Wad's favor against Division 1 top laner, Legend Achiever, but especially the way the rest of the map has played out, they haven't really been helping her out exactly.
Yeah, no.
Her other laner has 5 assists off getting ganked once, so it's very unfortunate. She knows Riven's coming up, she has to play
Yeah,
safe, but I don't think she can play safe enough.
Oh,
Can't
the
hit the
blast
blast cone.
cone. She's not gonna get it, and she does go down. But we see is that them and Eugenium finding XU gets the blast
Oh,
cone,
he
and
misses
he
it.
misses the flying
Whoa,
dragon. I
no.
think he's just gonna walk out. Disaster yet again.
This feels like there's sort of a tilt coming in here.
You think so?
Yeah, they're just really poor, decisions across the map. It just feels like they're sort of out of sorts. The cheese pick has actually gone not close the way they want to go.
Oh man. Yeah, this Mordekaiser not working. I don't even know what would you. It's not even the Mordekaiser's fault, right? It's just.
I mean, they've just he gave up the early gank, and then I think that was really bad to give the Riven first blood.
Yeah.
They've played poorly around almost all the objectives. I mean, the individual laning, except for ball lane, hasn't been
Flying
up. And
dragon
another
missing
flag dragon.
again. Oof.
The Jarvan pick has had actually no impact.
Versus the Riven, yeah, I would
Yeah.
heavily agree with you there.
This is very unfortunate for sure.
TST is on their back foot for sure in this game, and Purple Men are in
They
control.
continue to have the top lane advantage, but it's not the end of the world. But it is a 3,500 gold deficit. The XU is almost 2,000 gold ahead. Legend Achiever's up by 1,000 gold, and they're trying to get this dragon
Namiel
desperately,
coming
but
down.
here
Rollicopter
comes-
all by himself. A teleport coming in from Legend Achiever. And Eugenium is so low and he will go down. But is that them trying to get something onto XU? He does not. And is that them will go down as well. XU solo. Rollicopter trying to get something here. He will find that hook. But XU will go down. And that is 2 kills.
another 1 for 3, and they lose the dragon. And this is just they're trying to get the Mordekaiser dragon for something, but
They're just giving up so much to force it. And it's just not working out.
mirroring scores in the jungle mid, and it's just.
And this is the finals too, right? This
Yeah.
is not where you.
XU with 10 out of 11 KP, he is actually just smurfing on these guys
Yeah.
right now, and it's really hard.
And keep in mind, this is a
Deal
best
with
of
Riven.
1. This is their last chance to win this tournament. Their one and only chance, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, Team Purple Men undefeated coming into this game. They won all their Swiss
Will they
stage
do a
brackets,
clean? Yeah,
and
clean
they're
sweep
looking
coming.
dominating in this one.
Yeah. I guess they would be. I mean, I talk about favorites, right? I guess Team Purple Men would be the favorites here, and they are showing why. Because they're look at this absolute domination over TST.
And man, this 6K gold lead at 14 minutes. I mean, at this point, they need a miracle. They need that Riven to fall off fast.
I don't think it'll be happening anytime soon, though. Honestly.
Mordekaiser still doesn't have a single item.
Oh.
Jarvan's with the warrior, so he'll be able to burst down, no one, because he's going to die immediately. But they do get the tower. They will get that return goal.
Yeah, okay,
So
okay.
they have something going for them there.
It's tough, though. It's definitely tough. I'm not very envious of TST right now. They're in a difficult position.
Yeah, definitely struggling here a little bit, man. This Rift Herald should go over to Exu here.
Yeah. Scuttle going over to TST, but too little too late, right? I mean, it's just...
I mean, maybe, you know, get one else, but oh, Cindy bot.
Cindy bot, she's got out again. Eugenium's trying to help her out, but I think XU might just 1v2 here.
Oh, but he actually just stops
He
it before
misses
killing her.
out, but he gets the flash, and Legend Cheever picks that one up for himself.
Trying to swing in the mid lane. Wait, Sivir actually used her ultimate there. I'm not sure why. There's
What?
probably something going on.
Interesting. Yeah, we must have missed that in the mid lane.
This is,
Is
they're
that
trying to look
them?
for something, but
I mean, I don't even know if he can do anything there. Nami ult coming through will not hit anybody.
Legend Cheever already has his Trinity Force.
Stalking Legend Cheever. He's
blocking
he's
in
caught
and he
and
has
okay,
the flash.
flush the flash.
But unfortunately, Mordekaiser used that ultimate, so now that cooldown's not going to
Oh
be
man.
getting anything. And you get the flash, but Rift Herald coming in, Cindy bot just respawning, and I feel like they're going to take this tower. Shouldn't get too much more than that, but Princess Wombat using this.
Oh wow,
What?
Princess Llama gets deleted by Janna Kendrick. The Rollercopter getting stunned out by the bubble. XU taking tower aggro, but the turret is down. And Eugenium trying to do something, but he's just gonna get forced back.
He walked in front of the tower with Spell Shield and then just ate the Nico died. It's rough. XU coming in with the flank. The barrels not actually across.
Is that them? Oh,
There's
XU
XU.
going in, gets the double knockup. There's the Kai'Sa
Oh,
ulti
this is
coming through
brutal.
Eugenium, forcing to actually EQ out. Cindybot getting run down by XU, and he's just dominating this game. Breezy is unstoppable now, and they're gonna take this inhibitor.
16-minute inhibitor, you know, probably gonna maybe get a charge in the Nexus turrets for fun, but they'll just leave the Rift Herald there.
This is not looking good at all.
This is actually thorough domination. 9,000 gold lead at 16 minutes. It is. I mean, once they get these backs out, I mean, Baron even isn't up yet. They have 2
Oh.
mountains. They're gonna actually shred this thing in 20 minutes. There's nothing you can do if you're on TST right now. Your Mordekaiser has no items. Not even a single completed item. You know, your Sivir is almost up at her Zeal. I mean, this Riven is so strong. Kai'Sa's, everyone is strong. There's no one who's weak.
Yeah, who is weak on this team? Nobody.
I mean, if we look at the gold, and there's gold advantages literally everywhere. Legend Cheever's up 3,500 gold in the top lane.
If I were Patami right now, the coach for Team Purpleman, I'd be feeling very vindicated in my
Yes.
draft.
Well, it's a very the Nico maybe the only sort of unexpected pick here.
But you know what? It's working out. That ulti, you know, catching out 2 of them there in that bot lane fight a couple fights ago, that was pretty good. And let's look at the items here, right? I mean, Legend Cheever 9 has a Triforce and an Essence Weaver at 17 minutes.
Yep.
That's a big
This is a
gangplank.
very scary pirate, dude.
That's a big meatball.
Yeah, I feel like the I don't know what they actually
Rollercoaster.
banned here.
XU.
I guess with Vlad man makes sense. I don't know if
Here
it's
we
really
go. Rollercoaster getting knocked up from 2 things. Eugenium, though, getting the knockup, getting the ulti, but trapping himself in there, and he will go down. Is
XU's
that
burning, but
very
he's
low?
got shields.
And that's a double kill over for Legend Achiever. Breezy actually. Oh, okay.
Oh, they got him.
He took an XU, but I mean, is that's still a 1 for 2 in the favor.
Wait a minute, now it's 3
of
kills to
Purpleman.
18, so the ratio is much
That's,
better.
yeah, it's they're only 6 times their kills now.
This is actually just painful to
Oh
watch.
my goodness.
This is so
This
dominating.
is nearly a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, clearly the Jarvan Mordekaiser combo not working out too well.
No, not at all.
Letting the game plan go through, probably not the wisest decision.
The Gangplank and the Ribbon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it just feels like Purpleman got everything they wanted in this draft, and they have been just absolutely slamming TST on the execution.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. It's, look at that. They have to deal with the minions in the mid lane, the super minions, and then there's another dragon over to Team Purpleman. That is a cloud and 2 mountains. They're gonna be able to burn that Baron very quickly, especially with that Kai'Sa.
But Mordekaiser has finished his Morellonomicon,
I guess, yeah, that could help with the healing reduction from
so
the
he
Nami.
has an item.
He has a completed item.
Gangplank has 2 of those, and he's getting stronger. Keep in mind that, oh man, this is just...
It's heartbreaking, right? I mean, especially after last
It's like
game.
a nice close final
Yeah.
match, but it's not looking like it's going to be one.
I mean, we saw TST do so well in the that last game with that Princess Wombat on the Ezreal, Swain for is that them,
I mean,
and
to
they're
be
just
fair, the bot lane actually was really winning hard in the 2v2, but unfortunately, the game is not a 2v2.
It's
The
not.
mid jungle duo and the top side of the map just honestly just got slammed by their counterparts here. And then Kai'Sa got some kills, and now there's really just no source of power.
Is
for it.
Baron? It's up in 10 seconds, and I think they may be going for it right as it spawns.
Yeah, I don't see why not. They have two mountains. They're just so much stronger. Any contest by blue team is just met by death. And you just gotta hope that the Jarvan can steal two levels down. They're trying to set a trap
Is
for Legend
that
Cheaper.
them going on a Legend Cheaper? I think he might be able to just walk out of this, though. The Eugenium is here, gets the ulti up, and maybe they will get him. They do, and they get the shutdown over Eugenium getting very low, though. But it's at them
Yep,
to
they
get the
trade the
shutdown.
Baron for game playing, which, is probably as best as
That's-
they were going
yeah,
to do in the
right.
circumstances.
Yeah. What more could you ask for?
I mean, you could ask to not be 4-18
Well,
at 20 minutes
I mean,
down 10,000 gold,
that's-
maybe. That's what I'd ask
Beggars
for.
can't be choosers, as they say.
I suppose you're right. And there's some real beggars.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the
Team SoloTop
gold, right?
now.
There's definitely poverty over here.
Yes, this is a poverty simulator, especially for who is Elise Gold? Is it
gotta be-
Nautilus and Karma? Really very sad players here. Both of them being outgolded by the other team support,
You hate to see it.
but it's very unfortunate. He's also going to catch up to Eugenium too soon. Yeah,
Look,
if you look at
he's
Gangplank's
he's
gold,
almost double.
Gangplank has 5,000 gold up on his lane opponent at 20 minutes.
I don't see, honestly, I don't want to call this a washout.
I'd call it a Slavic slam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got any nicknames for the top laner of Team Purple in there, Ethan?
You know,
I think you told me one.
if
earlier.
I had to
Oh, right,
basically
something that
determine-
rhymed, you know?
if I had to summarize the way like the top side of this map would go, I would have to say that Big Daddy Patty gave Cindy a Slavic slam in the top lane. Really like Gangplank pick, performing immaculately.
I can't.
Alexandre is incapacitated, thinking about
Oh
the
my
absolute
God.
massive 5,000 gold lead coming in.
I'm thinking about something, and it's not that.
I don't know what else we think about besides the glory of League of Legends right now.
I'm thinking of Citizens of Dalaran. That's what I'm.
Raise your eyes to the sky and observe, because this game is
This
stop.
cast is going about as serious as how this game is going. I think so.
I mean, it is shredding to the base. It's only a matter of time.
And
it
there's
seems.
the redemption coming down. It's gonna burn. They're gonna get this tower.
But Exu's
They're gonna
flashing
go
forward. He
in.
finds
Cindy
City.
bot very low, but she will live. Nico going out. The ultimate Rollicopter going down. There's Eugene with the ulti, but he gets nobody. They're all pretty low though, but they're just racking up the kills here. And that's a double kill for B Breezy. He's dominating, but he does go down. 2 shutdowns over. 4 is that them. And is that another Legendary just
Oh,
walking up and
yo-ho.
goes, yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum, because that's what we're going to be drinking tonight
This
after
might
the
be the
celebration.
game.
And I think this may be the game. Cindy bot very low. Will she go down? Legendary Cheaper wants it. He gets a double kill. And that is an ace over in the favor of Team Purple Men. And that will be one of the next turrets. Will they get the second one? I think they will. And I think this will be the Nexus. And subsequently, the game.
Rollicopter coming in.
He's trying. He's trying. Legendary
Legendary
Cheaper
Cheaper
is
is gonna-
literally running circles around him. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 from XU in the chat. It's not going to be the end of the game, but it is going to be the double inhibitor going down.
You know, this reminds me of December 2012. You know, because the end is nigh. This is
I
just.
feel like there was a better analogy you could have used for that, but
I mean,
you know.
I don't want to.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
This is just,
Family show. Family show.
Oh man, it's just very sad to watch. You know,
You
if
hate
you
to
like
see
watching
it.
good League of Legends, it's just sad.
I mean, it's good
It's good League of Legends
for
from one team.
Purple, man.
Yeah, the Team Pearl Man. Let's look at the gold lead, and Gangplank is now up 6,500 gold.
Oh,
in the league.
gee.
The Slavic Slam continues,
More than double Cindy Bot's gold right now.
but Mordekaiser is actually ahead of his lane opponent.
I also heard
Is
that,
them?
and I'm not going to comment on what you said about.
I don't know what I said, but we have a 2K lead in the jungle, 1K lead. Man, practice one is actually getting.
Slavic Slam ever again.
Well, you're seeing it. I mean, they hope this was a warm up because I mean, this is.
So slaughter is what. This will be a slaughter.
That champ's not even in this game.
This will be a blast.
Also not in this game.
Can we just start naming our favorite "this'll be" quotes? What's another one?
I don't know. I don't even know that many this'll be quotes.
Is that the I just named the only two?
This is the two memorable
This will be
ones.
a
I think.
blast. Chris said
This
one.
battle will be my masterpiece.
Oh, good
That's
one.
not even mystical, but it also doesn't exist in this game anymore. Rest in peace, old Aatrox. Rest
Ah.
in peace, the top lane
And
tower.
rest in peace, yeah, good lord. Rest in peace, the hopes and dreams of TST.
You ever thought of winning games?
I'm sure they have.
I think the red side has. Clearly,
They've thought about it.
They're
And they are
intensive
putting it
in
into
draft
practice.
discussion. I want to see the notes actually after this game, and if any of them said don't pick Mordekaiser, because it seems to be
I
really.
think they
Actually, Mordekaiser is not doing too bad. Just seems
Honestly.
like they've outperformed.
It's kind of like a little,
Wait, Precious Bomb is actually close to getting a Flame Horizon on his lane opponent, though. So credit to credit where
Yeah.
the bot lane has been.
The bot lane,
performing
yeah. I mean, honestly, it's pretty bad, but it could be worse. I suppose is one way to
Yes,
put it.
technically it could be worse. They've killed.
That is factually correct.
The KD ratio of the team is actually much better than it was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But and
Double
the
super.
goal lead hasn't gone too much above like 11,000 throughout the past 5 minutes. So yeah, good there, I guess.
I'm really trying to find the silver lining here for TST. The
Yeah.
Purple Men are not. It's a cloudy day because they are not giving in that lining.
I mean, XU is just sitting here knowing that no one on the other team can actually contest this.
He is very strong.
I mean, at this point, it's just alright. Saber, please deliver us.
I mean, you don't need tankiness when you just kill all of them,
Yeah,
right? And
Ninja Diamond's out
XU
of
is going to
position.
do that. There's the Nami ulti coming out. A Genium in the backline there trying to get something onto the Kaisa, but he is not going to, and he goes down. But Janet Kendrick does actually go down herself.
They don't
and
win this
that,
fight,
oh,
though. They're
double
so far
Nami
behind.
bubble there. And I think that is going to be the game, perhaps. That's an open Nexus. The GG's coming out. Cindybot trying her best to live, but I think she may go down. XU getting another kill for himself.
Death,
Padding that
taxes,
scoreline.
and Jarvan losing games. It will be the Purple Men taking them out.
And that
Absolutely obliterating this final
What
game.
a finals for your 2019 spring semester Berkeley Legends game.
Well deserved the victory there. Clearly prepared. Clearly the outperformed in that game for sure.
Outperformed, outdrafted, and outplayed, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean you hate to see it. You hate to see that if you're Team SoloTop right there.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
You get
Second
to the
place.
finals,
Second
top
place.
two.
Respectable.
top
Respectable.
two. That's what Berkeley Legends should have been in CLOL. But
Well, you know.
Riot Games. But they get there. They took down Team Name. They took down some very high quality
Yeah,
teams
no,
right here.
that last game against T-Name was solid. But
But-
enough about TSC. Let's talk
Purple
about
Man
Purple
really
Men
showing
here. Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Undefeated throughout this entire tournament.
Yeah.
And for good reason. We see why.
Really good job in this game. Legend Achiever gets his signature gangplank and shows why it's a signature pick. Absolutely massive in that game. XU having a fantastic early game as well. Really just outperforming the counterparts, showing them they were not afraid of the cheese. Shout out to Priceless Wombat actually there in the
Yeah,
bot
he
lane.
definitely kept it going. He was the rock in that bot lane
Massive
there.
amount of farm there.
Almost the
Actually
Flame
kept
Horizon.
even in gold basically, despite that.
But it was just not enough.
Very, very sad game. If you look at the damage charts here, we see.
What are we looking at? What am I looking at here?
You're looking at Gangplank.
We're looking at Gangplank.
GP
And that is
absolutely
a lot
massive
of
here.
damage.
Yeah, Mordekaiser actually putting out a lot of DPS here, but
Again, it was just not
they
enough.
were just not prepared to be boarded, and Gangplank just boarded each and every one of them.
I don't like
It
that
was
analogy.
extremely painful.
I
Well,
don't. And that.
Neither does Team SoloTop.
And we're gonna end with that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure casting. Again, I'm Alexandre, lots of all-knowing, Ethan, Captain Hammy Levy, as well as Aaron. I don't know his summoner name, but Aaron was also on the desk. Shout out to him. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and have a great rest of your Sunday.
Go Bears.
Go Bears!